Alright, Vic Camp here, and we are in the garage game room once again. And today we're doing a follow-up from the last video I took, which was of this 1961 Bally Lite 6-card bingo. So today we're going to just kind of play a couple games on the Lite. Again, unfortunately I don't have anybody here to help me, and the game is against the wall here. So we're gonna still play it. I'm still gonna play it, but you're gonna see my body blocking the play field. So just gonna play a couple of games to try to hopefully give you an idea on how it looks when players on the game trying to make numbers for inline wins. And in yesterday's video, part 1, Lite, I forgot to mention that when the player goes for the 4th, 5th, and 6th card, them cards are at random, so they don't light like the first 3 cards do all the time. The first 3 cards the player gets with the first 3 dimes, and then 4th, 5th, and 6th, it's random. But back in the day, we used to know when the 4th, 5th, and 6th card would light, because we would try to have silence around the machine, and we can listen to inside the back box of the relays clicking, and there's a certain click at the end of the relay that we know will light the 4th, 5th, or 6th card. So I'm going to start a game, and I'm going to let you know if I hear the click on the 4th, 5th, and 6th card. I'll let you know when the click is there, the one we know about from playing in the days back in the 60s and 70s. Okay, first card, automatic. Second card, automatic. Third card, automatic. Now for the 4th card, I listened to the click just now, and it's not the 4th card, so we're going to put another dime in, and I just heard that click. It's a longer click at the end of all the clicks, and now the 4th card is going to light because I heard the correct sound of the click at the end of the... And also, I just heard the click again. It's going to be the 5th card. It's going to light again. We're going to have the 5th card light because the click was there. And now the click's not there for the 6th. And that one isn't even it either. Or was it? Okay, so we're going to play a game now, and hopefully we'll get some inline wins. And I got one of my favorite numbers, the 1. So we're going to try to shoot the 6, 23, 21, 24, 9, 11, 16. They're all good numbers. If you're going to play a 6-card game, you might have to try to memorize some of those number combinations. I just know them from playing this game on route for many years. So let's see if we can get a number that will be next to the number that's lit in the 1. 3 is really good. I like the 3 because that gives me a shot on the 5th card for the 721, and it gives me a shot on the 4th card for the 724, and also on the big card, the 6th card. Hopefully you can see that. The 1-3 is lit. Let me drop some lighting here so we can see the numbers a little better perhaps. I'm hoping that maybe even that might do it. That might be too dark. Alright, so we have, we can shoot the You can shoot the 1-9. We'll keep that in mind for the first card. 9-25. That'll give you 4 in a line on the first card. Here's my 4th card. 7-24 is good. I'll take the 6. You have to think ahead. So I'll take the 6 if it goes in the 6. Because the 6 is good here on the 5th card. So 6-7. If I get the 6-7 on the next two balls, I'll have the 7 and 6 lit here. I'll be shooting the 24 for 5 in a row, or the 21 for 5 in a row. But my main concern now is I want to make the 21. And the 21 is here on the 6 card, which will pay the player 32 dimes, or 32 replays. So I got to also keep in mind that the 16 is also a great number, and also the 22, because that'll give me the 5 in a row down the middle of the 6 card, which is the biggest hit Lite line will give a player. And that 5 in a line, 21, 16, and 22, will pay the player 640 replays. Alright, so I'm going to try to make that 21. Meanwhile, I'll take some of these other combinations that we just discussed. I know the numbers I need, so I'm going to try to go with that 21 first. I'm going to shoot the 6-7 side. You want to shoot on this side of the table, on the play field, because 6-7 is 2 5 in a row shots. Okay, let's see if we can get on the other side of the table there. I didn't want the 10, so I shook it a little bit, didn't get it. Alright, so now that we have the 10's really no help at all except for the 7 over here on the 3rd card. The 10 landed here, was no help. 7, 21 is still my numbers, 21 is nice. So that's what we're going to try to do now. We're going to try to get the 7. The 6 is no longer any good. And the 4 came out. So it's not too bad. What we have left for the last ball, final ball, 5th ball, is we go to the big card, the 6 card here, because that has the biggest payouts on the replay card on the card tray here. So we're looking at is number 6 will give you 32 replays, and the 21 will give you 32 replays. The 13 will give you 16 replays on the 5th card. But we want the 6 or the 21, that gives you 32. We'll take the 13 if we don't get the 621. And then the 24 is only 8 games. But we got to keep in mind the 7 is 4 in a line on the 3rd card, which is 20 games. So, as a player, I'm going to play for the 6. If it goes in the 7, I'll take the 20 games. If it goes in the 6, I get 32. If I miss the 6 and the 7, I try to bring it down for the 21 or the 13. Now the 7 is over here and the 13 is over here on the play field. And the 21's right here. So I'm going to play this side hopefully and try to make the 6. And I made the 6, but as you can see, I tilted. So with that being said, I shook the game a little too hard. And for people out there that say I don't have my tilts on, here's an example of I do have the tilts on. So people say I shake too much, but shaking is part of the game, nudging is part of the game, especially in bingos. So I'm glad it tilted. You got to see that, and we lost the whole game. I made the 6. I didn't get 32 replays because the game is now in tilt. So we're just going to start a new game. First card, second card, 3rd card. Now the click ain't there. The 4th card will not light. I just listened to the click. Right there, the click came on that time. And here comes the 6th card. I heard that click. Alright, try another game now. 4 could be a good number. Not my favorite, but we're going to shoot the 1-6 on the 6 card and the 23-5 for 5 and line on the 6 card. That's my objective. Now that I have the 4, I'm going to try to make 6-1, 23-5. Okay, the ball came home, free ball, went right by the 23. I wish I could have got that number, but I'm going to go for the 1-6. Two's not good at all. It's just on the first card. For the winner will be the 23 and 15 on the first card. All the other cards, the 2 and 4, are really far apart, as you notice. So that was really not a good number. I could only work with what I have, so I'm going to still try to get the 6-1, 9, 25 on the 6 card. 22 is a good number. '22 is nice. 23 was a win, actually. Well, that's not too bad. I got the 24, but 23 would have gave me a 3 in a line on the first card for 4 games. Nothing to brag about. Making the 24 gives me a shot for the 5 now on the 5th card for 16 games. And gives me a shot for the 22 for 32 replays. So 24 wasn't a bad number. It also gives me a chance for the 16, but that's only 4 replays. We want to try to hit the higher cards for the higher scores. This 5 is 16 and the 22 is 32 replays. So I keep in mind that this is the 3rd ball. I got 2 balls left, so if it goes into 7, I'll be happy, because then I'll shoot this 22 for 128 games. That's a nice 128 replays. So 7-11 is good. I want the 22. I'll take the 5. Okay, I managed to get the 8. Not really good at all. So this game isn't turning out to be too great, but I can still manage to get a 32 replays here on the 22. The 20 or the 5 will give me 16 replays back. And then 23's 4 here, and 23 over here is another 4 is 8. So the 23 is 2 wins on the first card and the 3rd card. But again, we want to get the 25, or the 22 is the real number we want. Okay, ended up with the 19, not even a win. We didn't win anything, so start another game. Let's try again. You can see I'm dropping nickels in and the 5th card's not lighting. Still ain't lighting. That's not the click. I know the click. When it comes, I'll let you know. That's not it. There's that click at the end. Now here comes the 5th card. I just heard the click. It's going to light. Okay, we're going to try to get the 6th. It's 5 nickels already. 5 dimes I put in. I can't get the 6th card. 7, 8 dimes, 9 dimes, and there it is, finally, it's all 6 cards. Let's try it again. $15 is a great number. 15 is a number you don't usually get. So we're on the yellow here. This likes yellow, the 15. If I get the 9 and the 25, I'll win on the 5th card too, because the 9 and the 25 are in line near. So the 9, 15, 25, 9, 15, 25. Really good numbers to have. The 9 is a really good number. So there's other good numbers like the 3 on the 6 card, the 19. But we know what we want. We want to try to win on these 4th, 5th, or 6th cards because the payouts are large there. Let's try to make a 9 or a 15 or a 17, 18. Okay, right in the 5. So as you can see, the 5 is not good at all. The 5's over here on the 4th, and over here on the 5th, over here on the 6th, kind of not even close to anything. The only hope I have is the 11 for 4 games, and then I got a shot for 5 in a row. I got the 5, 22, 16, 20, 15. Diagonally, I can get a 5 in a row. That's not likely to happen, but you gotta look at all your options when you play. I still like to have the 9. Okay, we got the 7. 7's not great either. There's no chance to get a win here on the 4th card at the time. We still have 2 balls left though. But the 12 is nice. That's 16 games. So our real wins are 11, 10, 11, 12, and 23. That's all we have right now to get some replays. Not that good. Looking for the 12 on this side. 10 was a winner. Here comes the 12. 11 is even a hit. Okay, so we got the 11. That's going to give us 4 replays. We can collect that now because we're shot the 4th ball out. The selector lock will pull in when I print the credit button. Here comes the 4 games up here in the replay counter. 187. We got 191 now. So we have 5th ball. There's going to be no winners on the 6th card. The numbers are spread out too far. We got a winner on the 10 and the 23 here. So we have also a winner of 10 and the 23 here. But 14 is our big number for 20 replays. We'll take the 6 and the 24 to 12. There's 16 replays. I'll take that all day. So I'm going to shoot the 6. I want the 6 or the 12. 6 and 12 are on the same side. We've got some blockers. These balls that we can use as blockers. Hit the ball and then bounce in. So let's see if we can make a 6, 12. If not, we want the 24. Okay, we got the 13. That was no good. Alright, so you're getting the idea now of how to play the game. I like to get a big hit for you. A nice 4 or 5 in a row, but I don't want to take up too much more time. We'll make this video a little shorter. And this is part 2, Lite 1961 Bally Bingo. And today we learned about the click. The player knew to click for the 4th, 5th, and 6th card. It was a sharper click at the end of when the player pushed the replay button to try to make the card. And we got an idea on how to play this game. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.